We are familiar with most of European countries like France, Italy, Switzerland, Spain, Portugal, Netherlands, Greece, and so on. But there is one country in Europe which is less known to the world. It's Andorra, and it's amazing. Hello friends, my name is Ali and welcome to my channel Finding Places and More. Andorra, one of the least known countries in the world, yet unique and amazing. It does exist for more than 1,000 years. It has a seat in the United Nations. It has its own Olympic team, its own passport, flag. So it's a real country and it's fascinating. Let's explore it. Thank you. Andorra is a landlocked country sandwiched between France and Spain, right in the middle of the Pyrenees mountain ranges. It is known as Country in the Mountains, a green paradise. Andorra has two princes who jointly share the title of prince. Surprisingly, none of the two princes are from Andorra. This is the only country where one prince is democratically elected by another country, France, the President of France. And the other prince, the bishop, is appointed by the Pope. In most cases, both princes must exercise their authority together. Andorra is one of the world's smallest countries by land or population. The total population is about 80,000, while two-thirds of them from other nationality, mostly Spanish, French or Portuguese. 43% of population are Spanish people. When you talk about religion, almost 90% of people are Roman Catholic. Andorra has an awesome unemployment rate, around 3%. That means everyone who is able and wants to work has a job. It is also known as safe country with an extremely low crime rate. It's another country with long-lived people. For male, the life expectancy is around 80, while the female, it is around 84. Andorran law requires the eldest man of the house to keep a rifle to be used when needed for national protection. Since the country is close to Catalonia, Spain, it adopted Catalan as its own official language. However, most people speak French and Spanish as well. Andorra is not a member of most of the major European associations like European Union or EFTA. Even though it uses the currency euro, the country is not technically part of the Eurozone. It's also not part of Schengen. However, they do follow some of the rules set by Schengen Treaty, as travelers must go through Spain or France in order to get there. Andorra does not have an airport, and two nearby main international airports are Toulouse in France and Barcelona in Spain. Andorra only joined the United Nations in 1993. Today, the country's economy mostly depends on tourism, particularly from winter sports industry. But it was not always like this. Before ski resorts became popular, it was tobacco that drove the country's economy. Most farmland here produce lot of tobacco. With millions of visitors per year, Andorra has majority of visitors from Spain and France, who come here to shop and purchase fuel and cigarettes at cheaper price. It's heaven for taxpayer. The country is tax exempted, though minimum VAT applicable. The whole country is about 460 square kilometers. Just to compare, the city London is over 3 times bigger than Andorra. Much of the land here is mountainous and most of the buildings are located at the bottom of the valleys. 90% of the Andorran territory is pure nature and it's a true green paradise. Andorra is boasts with 3 natural parks and the largest one called Madriu Parafita Claror Valley, which was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2004, and it takes up 9% of the country. It is made of glaciers, wooded valleys, wide green pastures and rocky mountains. The country also has 70 lakes and 65 peaks over 2,500 meters high. There are 30 mountain chalets scattered throughout Andorra, from where you can have amazing views. Most of them are free of charge. Every March, the big snow festival is held at Andorra's Arsenal ski resort with live music and parties. One more unique Andorran celebration is the International Women's Clown Festival, happens every May, which brings together female clowns and audiences from around the world. Andorra is one of the few places where you can practice scuba diving under the ice in frozen lakes located at an altitude of more than 2,000 meters. Skiing and winter sports attract millions of visitors to Andorra every year because it offers excellent conditions, some great ski resorts, and more than 200 kilometers of ski slopes. The capital Andorra la Vella is situated at 3,356 feet above sea level. This is the highest located capital in Europe, boasts with a population over 10,000. To reach there, intercity long-distance buses are available from Barcelona, Spain and Toulouse, France. When you are in the capital, you can visit Barri Antic, which means Old Town. There you can find Casa de la Val, the building of the General Council of Andorra, the local parliament, which was built in 1580. Seth Panis Castle, which was also built in 16th century, where all valuable historical manuscripts and documents are stored and protected. Shopping is another attraction in Andorra. Remember, it's almost a tax-free country. There is also the Caldia Spa, which is highly recommended for everyone for thermal spa treatment. Andorran traditional foods are influenced from the French and Spanish cuisine. Just to name a few, like escudella, Andorra's national dish. It's boiled meat soup with vegetables, cargols, oven-cooked snail with olive oil and special kind of garlic mayonnaise. Trucha alla andorrana, grilled fish, usually trout or salmon. Crema andorrana, it's a kind of custard dessert, and many more. Andorra, the country in the mountains, a green paradise, and there is so much more. This is it from my side. Our world is amazing. I will continue to explore and share with you. Thank you.